welcome to another grand and glorious episode of Arizona Griper, starring I, your beautiful host, Mr. Arizona. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's feeling well. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hold on just a second. It is now 9:10 in the morning, well, in the evening, on Thursday, July 9th, 2020, 2026. Yeah. So, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? what? What's everybody been up to? Well, as you guys may or may not know, I think I lost my brain. Yep. I lost my brain, so if anybody could help me find it, I'd appreciate it. And there's already one person in here already, so I think I know who that may or may not be, but I'm not going to assume anything. But eventually it will be. I think it probably is, so. I've got one person in here, and I think I know who that is. And if my theory is correct, yep, it just disappeared, and I know what else is going to happen next. Because it's happened before. Hopefully things will calm down, but I have a funny feeling, yeah, it's getting that way. Because, like I said, yep, it's happening just like I predicted. I told you, the first one that was in my chat was you know who, and he dropped the link in his Discord, and now I'm getting bombarded by all these other people. Yep, it's happening. Yep. It's happening. So now I get to be prepared for all kinds of accounts that aren't supposed to be in here. Like I said, guys, you guys know the rule. You guys know what all every time I fucking go live, it happens to get one person in here, and then that one person disappears, and then the next thing you know, I get all these other accounts that aren't supposed to be in here. Yeah. And that's why I'm getting a bunch of people watching right now. I think. Oh, hell. Let's see. I think my chat's messing up. Let me see if I can fix it. Hold on. People are probably commenting already. Yep. See? Yep, the bullshit starts again. There we go. See? The perverts and weirdos are already starting to come in here already. And I barely started the stream. Already I got a shit account that came in here. And I know where that came from. See, guys, I'm not lying about this. I'm actually telling the truth about what goes on. Every single time I go live, there's always one person that comes in here, and he'll come in here long enough. He'll come in here long enough to get my link, and then he'll share it off in that Discord that he has, and then I'll get bombarded by a bunch of asshole people coming in here.
Yes.
Mainly kids coming in here. And it happens every single time I go live, guys. Every single damn time I go live, it happens the same way. There's always that one that creates all this. So anyway, aside from all that, wanted to say, hey, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are feeling well. Hope you guys are having a good day or a good evening. Me, I'm doing all right. You know, just kind of chilling out. Winding down from the evening, you know. So what's everybody been up to today? How's everybody been doing? Anything new or exciting? Anything you'd like to talk about? No. I wanted to say sorry about the other stream. I'm eating some cereal, by the way. I wanted to say sorry about the other stream. But I was going to do a silent stream and do it all nice and stuff like that, but it was random and I had a phone call, so had to delete it. But that's okay. Streams are a dime a dozen for me. So no big deal. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Thursday evening, everybody. You know, me, like I said, I'm not really cooking much today. I'm just kind of laying low for a little while, you know, just chilling. Thank you for the likes, by the way, guys. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Hopefully you're old enough to be here. I think you've been in here before, so probably have. If you have been, welcome. I can't remember what day it is. One day from the next. I can't remember. People have come and go in this channel so many times that I just there we go. Let me Get in there and check real quick. I don't have any moderators right now, so I'm kind of on my own. So just give me a minute. What the fuck? Oh, that's fine. All right. We gotta turn this down. Now let's see. I'm on the wrong channel. I'm all the way down. Fuck, it won't let me fucking scroll down. I need a new computer, guys. This computer sucks. It's horrible. So what's everybody been up to? How have you been? How have you been? Okay. Up on my channel. There's my live stream. Okay, let that load up. On the regular chat. Oh yeah, you have been in here before. Okay. Yeah. You seem like an adult. Okay. All right, you're cool. Just had to check you. Make sure. Can't blame me for checking IDs. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, dude. I'll definitely be praying for you, man. For real. Fuck. That shit ain't no good. Yeah, there's a lot of garbage happening in a lot of different places. I don't know why. It just is. You know what I asked my dad one time when he was alive? I asked him, I says, Dad, why is all this crap happening? And what he simply said this: because the world's going to hell, and, we've got to be prepared for it. Hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you, brother. Oh, you're from Argentina. Welcome. Welcome in. Welcome in. I think you've been in here before, too, so I'm pretty sure. So we've got 2 adults in here, okay. I think people are finally starting to learn that this is an adult channel. Adults only are allowed. And adult language canon will be used. So. Unfortunately, this laptop is going. No, not today, man. It's a little late for that one, though. Let's see. But I am going to be cooking probably tomorrow because I actually got some eggs today. So And I've been wanting to get them for fucking ages. Because, we're a little bit. Yeah, I know. Hell, I'm 52 years old, man. How much older can I get? I mean, I don't think I'm going to live to be 60, so might as well just enjoy my time while I still have it, right? Fuck. Yep. Why, how old are you? Like in your 20s or something? Wait, you're a different account now. Yeah, you're a different account. Fuck. Yep, I do. I have that stick, yeah. There you go. How old are you, dude? Are you old enough to be here? Or are you too young? Because I can't tell. I can't tell because, okay. Yeah, you're fine. As long as you're above the age of 18, you could be here. This adults only, so. What do you mean crown stuff? I don't have no crown on my goddamn head. What the fuck? The hell you fucking talking about? Crown stuff? What do you mean crown stuff? On the oh, I don't know, dude. That's something that just YouTube just puts that in there. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't even know what that shit's about, so. Shit, just YouTube just put it in there. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It says top fans or some bullshit. I don't know. Maybe it's a point system. I don't know. Fuck. My channel's about just various stuff. Right now, we're just kind of chit-chatting. Nothing really out of the ordinary. We're just talking. Been busting my ass all day, putting up with people's shit all day. Oh my God, dude. It's been one great big pain in the ass today, but, hopefully, something positive will come out of it, so. Which it always does. Which story? I have a bunch of them. Which story do you want to tell? Want me to tell? Well, I can't really discuss it, but just that well, what had happened was that my daughter was going through some stuff, and I had to be there for her, to comfort her, and just to let her know that everything's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. We went through a little bit of a family crisis, and so I was just there to comfort her and just to be there for her. That's basically it. It's nothing really bad. Stuff happens stuff happens in family on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, I try and be the best dad I can. You know, I can't solve everything. I can't, figure out everything. But, hell, I could be there with a tissue if you need it, and with a bag of M&Ms and some vanilla ice cream, and we could sit there and watch sad little soap operas all day if that's what you want. Yeah, yeah. Well, number one advice for those of you new dads out there. Believe it or not, when my daughter was first born, I did not know how to change a diaper. I did not know how. I had to learn basically by watching my wife, and also um, I learned from. Well, I didn't change my niece's diapers. My dad did all that. I just watched him how he did it. But mainly with my daughter, I pretty much learned from watching my wife because I was a little bit of experience, an inexperienced dad. You know, fuck the worst part. The It was the best part and it was the worst part at the same time. If that makes sense. Just think about getting a woman pregnant and all that crap, all that garbage inside her stomach or wherever she keeps the whatever that is. All that stuff being stuck up in there for 9 months. And then it all coming out when it's ready. Yeah. Oh my God, the smell. Oh my God, I almost puked. I fought 2 times from fainting and 1 time from fucking throwing up. Oh my God. But I'll tell you what, the best the best feeling in the world was when I had my daughter right here holding her like this. She gave me that little pop eye because she still had Vaseline around her eyes, and she just looked up at me like that. She was so cute. And I knew right then and there I was born ready to be a dad, dude. I really was. And I tried to give her everything I could. I gave her the best life and the best advice that I could. I know the wife and I, yeah, the wife and I never really, yeah, just, I know the wife and I, never really saw eye to eye with a lot of shit. We argued and fought a lot. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I try to, like I said, the wife and I never see eye to eye, but then again, you know, I used to bitch, piss, and moan about my wife saying, and I would try and get other people's advice and say, you know what, my wife's acting like this, acting like that. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? What am I doing wrong? And every one of them told me the same thing. They said, you know what? That's just the way marriage and relationships are. Oh, welcome from Belgium, England. Welcome. You know, hey, Jeff, what's happening? How's it going, brother? Well, we got, oh my God. Here's what it is. We got married, separated, back together, separated again, divorced, then we got remarried again. And here we are. I'm doing pretty good, Jeff. Yeah. So I cheated on my wife with my wife. So technically I had two people all in one person. I cheated on my wife with my wife. If that makes sense. Yeah. So my wife says, "Oh, you cheated on me. Why?" "Because you cheated on me with me." Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, I love you, brother. You take care, all right? Stay safe out there. Yeah. Yeah. All right, later, brother. You stay safe. Be good out there. We'll be praying for you. But yeah. So, but like I said, man, I used to ask outside opinion for a lot of shit. And they just told me the same thing. It says, man, and it took me a while to understand what a relationship really was. Yeah, that's nothing new. Jeff, Cool Nicole's always going to act up. She's always going to, go left when you want her to go right, or go straight, or go backwards when you want her to go straight. It's just, she's not going to change, dude. She never will. She'll always do the same shit. She always does. And she ain't going to change. I don't know why, anybody bothers to even give her the time of day. Because she's not going to change. She's just going to do the same shit over and over and over again. Because she gets attention from it. She likes it because she gets attention from it. So she'll call out everybody. She'll call out your dog, your cat, your aunt, uncle, brother, whatever. Whoever she could call out. It don't matter. She'll even call out goldfish if she wants to. I don't know. Maybe the neighbor's dogs. Maybe the neighbor's cats. Maybe birds that are outside. She'll call them out too. It's just that, like I said, guys, if you really want Nicole to stop, then just ignore her and leave her alone. That's all you have to do. Because that's the only type of language she really understands, is when you just ignore her. But nobody seems to understand that. Everybody wants to go at her because she's going at them, and then that just gives her, because she's not going to stop. She's never going to stop. The only way people like that stop is unless you stop first and just ignore them as if they don't exist. Because then eventually they'll get bored of you and just go away. That's the perfect way to handle somebody like that, because you can't threaten them because they've already been threatened. You can't talk shit on them because they've already been talked shit on. You can't mess with their real life because it's already been messed with. So there's really nothing you could do to stop them or to change them but to just ignore them. And they eventually just disappear like a fart in the wind. That's That's the best sound advice I could give you for somebody that's, you know, like Nicole is. Well, you know why Nicole said that, right? Because she knows that everybody likes angry grandpa. And so she's going to talk shit on him because she wants the attention. It doesn't matter whether she gets negative attention from it or not, she still craves that. And therefore, she's going to do whatever she can to fucking get it. And that's what people don't, that's what people don't understand about her is that the more you give to her, the more she's going to take away. And the less you give to her, the less she has to take away, and the less she's going to care about it. That's what people don't understand. You know, and I know she, like I said, she says anything under the sun, over the sun, and in the sun, everything. Because she wants that attention, she wants that rush, she wants that craving. And whether it's positive or negative, she's bound and determined to get it no matter what. And that's a fact. And once people understand how cool Nicole really is, it's very simple just to ignore her. And don't give her the energy that she wants. Don't give her the stuff. Well, like I said, Jeff, she's grasping. She's trying to get attention off of anything. It doesn't matter what it is. She could be talking about the ceiling, and as long as people respond to it, she's going to keep doing it. And anything she hears, anything she sees, well, of course, she's going to be thinking in her head, I could get some attention by doing this. And so she'll just make up a bunch of stuff. And people in the drama community grab their spoon and they start scooping it up and eating it. I don't think, Jeff, I don't think that's really going to hurt her any at all. Because she'll just make another channel and she'll just do the same thing again. That's basically it. She'll just make another channel and she'll just do it again. And then she'll get struck down on that channel and then she'll do it again and do it again and do it again and do it again. She's not going to stop because people decide to shut her channel down or stop her or strike her. She doesn't care about that. She's still going to do what she does. It's like The only way to stop this kid, if you really want to stop her, if you really want to hurt her, is just to plain flat ignore her. And that I say that to everybody. Because, she, like I said, even I remember one time, and this isn't a bash, but I remember one time, if you recall, that, I think, I'm not sure, I could be wrong on this. Don't quote me on it. But I think Isaac one time confronted Cool Nicole and asked her, "Are you going to stop?" And she said no. So what are you going to do? If you're asking and begging somebody to stop and they're not going to stop, what the hell are you going to do? You could strike them down, but they'll just make another channel, and you keep striking them. Well, they'll just keep coming back with more. It's just... I don't wish anything bad on her. I just... you guys have to understand that Cool Nicole, she doesn't care, dude. She doesn't care about who hates her and who likes her. She doesn't care about who's going after her and who's not. She just doesn't care, dude. She really doesn't. Well, Steve got his channel. Well, maybe she called you out, Jeff, because she wants to get attention off of you, knowing the people that you're connected to. So she wants to get attention off of you by getting you all fired up talking about her, which is obviously is what you're doing right now. So she succeeded. Like I said, every single thing that Cool Nicole does is for attention. Every single thing. And people don't understand that. And like I said, once you stop feeding into her and stop giving her attention, she gets bored and goes away. Because there's nothing for her. There's nothing for her to feed off of. There's nothing for her to gain. So therefore, she just disappears, That's a good one, though. Oh my God, that's a funny one. I can't repeat it, but it's a funny one, though. Well, once again, Jeff, She has none because nobody cares. Nobody watches her fucking shit. Maybe sometimes, but most of the time, no. So, but yeah. That's from me. It's not played with some other thing. It's directly from me. See? Now I can't get nothing because it's directly music from my mouth. Look. There. Okay. Yeah, all right. Good night there, Jeff. See you later, brother. Okay. Well, how about you need to get a wife? Because you don't know what a wife is, do you? You don't know what a family is, do you? You don't know how a family really works. Me and my wife have a love and hate for each other all the time. We argue with each other all the time because we're old. You know how our version of oral sex is? She yells, "Screw you," and I yell, "Bite me." How about that? And how we keep it fresh in the bedroom? Febreze. There. What's up, Portland? Okay, you're about ready to get timed out because there's no spamming in the chat, please. I'm going to let that slide for you because you're a newbie, but please don't spam in the chat. Thank you. We don't tolerate spamming. So, yeah. Are you guys saying that I'm on here pretty late and that I should go to bed and do the stream tomorrow? Is that what you guys are saying to me? You're getting tired, you're getting bored, you're just getting sick of hearing me? Is that what it is? Is that why you're coming in here trolling with me and screwing with me? Because you just want me to end my stream? I mean, seriously, if you guys are really bored, I get it. There's people that, they look out for me. They make sure that I get plenty and stuff like that. And maybe this is their way of saying, hey, you've been on here long enough. You've been on here for almost 45 minutes. And maybe it's time to just call it a night. I mean, either that or I can just keep talking for a little while. I mean, I'd like to let it go for at least an hour, and then I'll just call it. Just to be fair and give everybody a chance to chat if they want to chat. Ain't that right? I mean, seriously. But, like I said, I'll hang on here for a little while longer. I know the stream's kind of boring, but, like I said, dude, I'm just doing what I'm doing. I wish I could fucking play some music on here, but I don't know of any music that's copyright free. Because YouTube's been really strict on that, so And there's something about AI stuff that YouTube's doing now. Not sure exactly, but it's it's interesting. I turn on this fan, it's hot in here. Man, I had this thing smoking really good in here earlier today. Oh my god, it was nice. But I think you guys are right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. So you guys take care, much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, and thank you for watching. Later, guys. Bye. I think I ended it. That's what it says on my end. I'm not sure. I don't know. It seems like it's ended. Hold on, let me fix this stupid thing. Okay, it's not shutting off, and it says it ended. Why is my camera still on then? Oh, there it goes.